Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the star.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And when you watch Kenny Pickett play, you see a young man who got better every season in college and really blossomed in his final campaign, took his game to a new level, and made him a first-round pick in the NFL. He's the type of kid who can beat you with his...
And now off to the races, down the right side. He takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Great beginning there under the bright lights of prime time.
Yeah, it takes you back to high school football on a Friday night, doesn't it? When you feel like every eye in the county is on you. In this case, every eye in prime time is on you.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Pickett. He finds his man, complete. It's Atkins. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. A Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Here's a toss right side to Mitchell. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge, whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end, in the direction they want to run the football? If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a gain. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Pickett. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That's caught by Mingo, right side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. And it'll be intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. CD, when he went to throw that, I'm not sure if he just didn't see where the defense was. Whatever the case, not the throw you're looking for on 1st and goal.
Not at all, because, look, let's face it, that close to the goal line, if you throw an interception, it's going to hurt on any down. But really, the only down you can kind of live with is if you do it on 4th down. The first 3, if you don't have it wide open, just get rid of it.
There he goes, left side. Now look out to the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. 95 yards. And the Falcons take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up second.
Second and 14 at the 21-yard line.
Looking to throw, Pickett. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw, Pickett. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. To the air on first down with Pickett. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to him.
And he coughed it up. Still fighting for more. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Pickett looking to throw on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. And he is caught. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Pickett right back to the air again. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Now Pickett. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one, hence the decline.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, your first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to fire it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. This pass into the hands of Turner. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. That's probably as simple of a throw as he'll have all game.
And good for everyone. Good for his completion percentage. Good for the receptions for the receivers. But you know how they work on that. They have footballs with no laces. So that as soon as you get the snap, you're just throwing the football. All right? You're not trying to find the laces and grip it a certain way. That takes time. Just get the ball and throw it. So that's how they practice it all the time now, too.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready, because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got down and 11. play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
Well, they went back to him, but the results were similar, so I highly doubt that he'll get another opportunity here on 3rd and long.
3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Now it's the backup Goff. That is incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be a 41-yard punt, give them 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, Gleason. They'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Off play action, Gleason. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 4. From the 50, it's Goff. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Now it's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick, and they can't bring him down. There's the stiff arm. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this 1st half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
2nd and 10. Open man is Mingo, complete. And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Now Washington. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
You got to be ready for anything when you play defense against this head coach. That is not something you'd expect to see here in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Steelers are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. So that drive of 4 plays, and it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. We'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Goff off the bootleg. Looking right sideline, that's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 27 yards there, a 1st down. Quick toss by Goff is complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That goes for a gain of 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Pryor. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A shotgun snap for Goff. Touchdown, Falcons! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Gleason. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Gleason.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4.
So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for him.
Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And now we'll get a stoppage here. There appears to be an injured Falcon on the field.
Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. And we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment. Two of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. In motion, there goes Bell. He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Well, 6-round picks, they don't normally step in and start on day 1, that's for sure. But over the years, we've had some big names from that spot.
And obviously Tom Brady, the biggest name of all, is a 6th-rounder, but there have been others. Antonio Brown, who's played some of the best receiver in the game. Alfred Morris. And I can tell you a quick one on Alfred Morris. When he came out of college and had the big rookie year, I went back to a lot of my scouting buddies and took my book with me and said, okay, what did you guys have him listed coming out of school? I couldn't find anyone who had better than a 6th-round grade on him. Most had 7th round and a good number undrafted free agent, so you never know what you're going to get.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7.
So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st-and-goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
On 1st and 10, Gleason. He finds his man complete. That's Atkins. Now the Steelers hustling up to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Gleason. He finds his man complete. It's Atkins. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 42. Back to throw again.
He's got this to Pickens.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That one good for 37 yards. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense, because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be caught. No, they say it's incomplete. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage. So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Boswell's kick is good. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
This take it in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27.
Back to throw, Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Goff on 1st down. Able to find Pryor. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. On 1st down, it's Goff. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Again, Goff. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Now, that's absolutely terrific technique right there by the corner. Exhibit A. Zone coverage, knew where his man was in relation to the football at all times, and made a nice play.
And that is no good. Oh, he missed it just wide of the upright. So we have reached halftime. And boy, rough crowd. No football for 6 months. Already we're skipping halftime. All right, let's get right back to the action. We're set for quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. So we get set to start this 3rd quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now.
And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Up the middle they go. Pryor. And he powers his way up past the 30.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
Goff.
was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield at man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
This is taken at the 23. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2.
And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
No, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is brought in at the 21. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Meanwhile, Goff's throw hauled in by Bell.
And he's going to get this inside the 30.
And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down.
Now a handoff up the middle.
Pryor. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
On 1st down, Gleason. He finds his man, complete. That's Atkins. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw on 2nd down, Gleason. He finds his man, complete. It's Atkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 90 yards receiving now for him in the ball game. And it's a 1st down. Looking to throw. Gleason.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
They'll look to throw again. Completes it to Austin. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Back back to throw. Gleason. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gleason. And his throw here is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Goff now to throw. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Everything looked right on that play except the conclusion. He dropped it. An in route, going into a little bit of traffic. Maybe in the back of his mind, he was wondering where the hit was going to come from.
Goff. Pryor has it complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. That'll go as a 42-yard punt, but a net of 32. They had a 10-yard return, and out will come the offense as they take over. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Throwing to start the drive. Gleason. This one finds Austin out right. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 6.
At the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake. Gleason. Got an open man. It's Pickens. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. From Falcon territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And he's going to be out down inside the 20. 19 yards that time for number 19. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Austin is there and brings in another one. And the Steelers are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. complete.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Escaping, fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know one thing. The team that had the ball and was driving, they're going to feel horrible. But the team that was on defense, I think we got to give them a little bit of credit, able to hang in there and force a key turnover.
In the red zone, though, had a chance to tie it and an opportunity missed. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. This is 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Pryor, and he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. They get 9 there, and in the process escaping their end zone, picking up a first down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell them to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
On first down, gone. And he whips that one incomplete there. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Now, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
2nd and 10, Goff again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. From the gun on 3rd down, gone. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Taking on the midfield logo. 42-yard punt, 6 on the return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling, down the numbers, there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. George Pickens, 44 yards. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Falcons ready to take over. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll start on the ground. And the ball is knocked out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop with outstanding field position in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Gleason. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 17 yards out. And the Steelers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. Boswell good with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. And they need their best drive of the game right here. And right side, they're going to go option here. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
Now, that was a designed run. Now, remember, if a quarterback goes feet first, he's protected. But if he dives head first, he's not. On that play, he figured the risk was worth the reward.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Down the right sideline, and he'll be out of bounds. 65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times. Well, it's kind of fitting. A couple days ago when we met with him, I said, what is it about your running game that's so effective? He said, I like to tag myself as elusive. He was pretty elusive right there.
And his teammates appreciate that because they know they don't have to hold their blocks for very long. As one of them told us, if I just breathe some bad breath on the guy in front of me, that's all I need to do, and he's gone.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Now Goff taps this forward, that's a jet sweep, and he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there, taking it in, and the Falcons are an extra point away from evening this one up. We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A fourth quarter touchdown here, and we're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the fourth quarter, and a chance for this offense to mount a potential game-winning drive right here. Now left side, a completion to his tight end, and he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. As they run the counter play. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw. Gleason. He finds his man complete. That's Atkins. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run good for 24 yards. So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Well, a heck of a move Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Automatic first down.
Here we go, first and goal.
Operating from the gun. Gleason. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown.
Jonathan Mingo
From 6 yards away.
And the Steelers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And they will take a 7-point lead.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This is 1st and 10.
Now it's gone.
Bell brings it in across the formation. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Goff.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
And remember, no overtime here in preseason. This offense hoping that's a moot issue as they try to finish this one off.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly.
And it will be Falcon football.
So Jared Goff in the offense, down by 7, a little over 80 ticks to go. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. They throw right away, and it's complete out on the right side. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Now Goff. And this will be caught at the 30. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
Yes, it was a touchdown, and not just a TD, but how about a long touchdown that puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. So a big play coming for the Falcons as they'll go for 2. Now Goff taps this forward. That's a jet sweep. And he is in for the 2. I still can't believe they went for it, but they've got themselves a lead here late in the ball game. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Now it's the Steelers' turn. Trailing by 1 after the 2-point conversion. 43 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on first down. He finds his man complete. It's Atkins. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. He'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. With just over 30 seconds remain. Here's 2nd and 10 now. He's back to throw. Pickens is there on the crossing route. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll look to throw. He's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. One last throw here for Goff. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it, because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded, because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that'll just about